We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Yanks look for their 7th straight victory next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fouled off. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Reyes is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Roll?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Daniel Norris is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And it's fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. The 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Maben. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, so that'll bring up C.J. Cron, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jonathan Scope will be next. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he fouls this one off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maben, previously a member of the Yankees himself. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin.
Striding into the box, Austin Romine. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two to the Tigers catcher.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and Detroit's taking a 2-1 lead. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Norris is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brett Gardner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
So striding in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And another foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is Maben. Still going back. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-2 New York. Jacoby Jones next to hit. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Striding in once again, Nico Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 4-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A ball and a strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 3rd home run for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. In now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Count even now at 1-1. Come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Still only one out in the inning. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The next 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner on first with one out now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on first with one down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. The relay, but he is in there.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Kyle Funkhauser is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Well, this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
First delivery to him on the way. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Manny. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone, 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Next to the Yankees.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Popped him up. Scope is under it. And that ends the inning. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 11 and the Tigers 2. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Not close. It's 2-0. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Settling in now, Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fouled off.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. And it's fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped straight up. Cole waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bo Burrows gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Number 29.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
DJ LeMahieu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope,
and that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
No strike.
3-0 now. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Changeup too low. He walked him. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 12 and the Tigers 2. Digging in, Jacoby Jones will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. High
and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Two runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. Right side, but it's well foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. So now to the plate, Torres, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll come into play at .317, 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now back, the designated hitter, Rican Havok.
In now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to center field. Jones is right there, 1 down.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And that fastball is taken but catches the outer third. Misses, ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch. Into center field, line drive base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Anthony Castro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Aaron Judge will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. The guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 17-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J.
So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
The left fielder.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Now in the box, Cameron Maben. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fastball well outside. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked a count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit, and they remain well behind. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
This one's down to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He grounds it sharply to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees.
but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Gardner. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Digging in now, Jacoby Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped him up. Voit moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and as you can see, they are way behind. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The third baseman, number 29.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
In now, Brett Gardner. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1 home now to Gardner. Flares this one over toward first. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Popped him up. Goodrum is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Niko Goodrum, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, Victor.
Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Chad Green answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Green.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Tigers down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
17-2 in tonight's game. The Yankees slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Garrett Cole earned his 5th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Daniel Norris was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.